Hey guys, welcome to the second tutorial of the series from web app to mobile app. In the previous tutorial, we learned how to create a web app in just 10 minutes. So my web app is running on port 8080 on JBoss server. So let's take this tutorial ahead from there. We are using few technologies by default, which is coming with Forge, that is Hibernate for database connectivity, Angular for MV star on the client side, and Bootstrap for responsiveness of your website. So to show the responsiveness of the website, if you see, as I reduce the size of the screen, the app is getting adjusted to it. If I reduce it further, you will see that the app is again adjusted and there is a top right side menu has come, which shows the content of the left hand side menu, which was coming when the app was expanded fully. So if you see here, the item is there. If you shrink it, it will show the item here on the top right corner. So this thing will be used when we port this web app to a mobile app, because mobile screen is very small. So in that, we will see this options coming on top right corner. We can go here, we can do the same CRUD operation. Okay, so now that is just the technologies that we were using here. Now let me explain the project structure. So all your Java resources, your server side resources are lying in Java resources package, and all your client side code is lying inside your web app folder. You can go to web app folder in via src main java and web app. So all your images, all your scripts, that is all your controllers, directives, filters that are being used by Angular, they are created here, your app.js, and then your comes your view. So all your HTML pages are defined here. Your main index.html is defined here, which which does nothing but routing it to app.html. Okay, and app.html is defined here. So this is the structure of our app. To take you more inside the application, let me show you how the database connectivity is happening. So just press Command Shift R or Control Shift R and start typing persistence.xml. This file is used to define all your connectivity to the database. So here, if you see, it is showing that it is connecting to example ds, which is the data source that our application is connecting to. So, and there are few properties like HBM to DDL auto, which is create drop, and show SQL to false. So HBM to DDL create drop is used to tell Hibernate whether to create and drop the schema every time, and the second property show SQL is used to tell Hibernate whether to log all the SQL queries or not. Okay, so to see this example DS, let's go to the admin console of JBoss. To open the admin console of JBoss, by default it runs on localhost colon 9990. Okay, you can go here, you can click on the data sources. In this data sources, you can see this example DS is defined. Okay, and here in this example DS, you can come down and see the properties. So this is the same JNDI name that we gave in our application, Java JBoss data sources example DS. It is case sensitive. The driver that we are using is H2 driver. So H2 is a in-memory database. To check the connection properties, you can go to the connection tab and see the database that it is using, the connection URL. Okay, so this is what the database connectivity is. If you want to add any other database like Postgre or MySQL, I'll show all those steps in subsequent tutorial. You need to add a driver first in the JBoss server, and after doing that you can come to this admin console and you can add a new driver, a new data source, sorry. Okay, so this is the database connectivity part. Now for the little bit of client side, you can go to app.html and you can come here and see. You should have a very good idea about Angular, because it is Forge uses Angular. So here it is, ng app is defined as buyer seller. Okay, and then there is just one view, that is ng view, and all your other html like detail.html, search.html will come and reside here. So the part above this is your header part. You can add anything, and it will appear in all the pages. Okay, and the lower part is your footer part, so you can edit anything here which will appear in your footer page of all the pages. So in the footer, here it is, and it is coming powered by Forge. So all your html will come and sit here, and this code above and below will remain constant in all the pages. Okay, so even if you go to create, only your internal content is changing, otherwise your header and your footer is the same. This is all Angular concepts. So I'll explain this Angular concept again in subsequent tutorial. Okay, so this is all about your app understanding. You can go and change anything in the html. You can go to detail.html and you can come here and see that create a new item. So when you clicked on plus create item, create button, it is showing the create a new item. So that's it from this tutorial. In the next tutorial I'll show you how to port this app to mobile app. Thank you.